I'm going after an explosive in the north of Founders Island.
The militia will fight tooth and nail to keep hold of the remainder, sir.
The bomb's payload is exploded. I can use the power wave to trigger a controlled explosion.
You safely destroyed the bomb, sir, despite the militia's determined efforts.
Keep pushing, and I might just pull the trigger on this place.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Run! Go! Go!
Who scares you more? Riddler or me?
I'll tell you everything!
How kind. Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's callous knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this.
It's Batman. Come on, let's get over there!
When you eventually turn up for my trial by Divinity Church, you will be relieved to discover that I have picked out the perfect plot for your corpse in the nearby graveyard. For your graveyard.
So that's Wayne Tower? No, I don't think so. It's Wayne International Plaza. So what's the difference? I don't know, it's like bigger, isn't it? That's it? You know, if I was... Here he is! Get him! Gonna have some fun with you, Batman!
Smash his face!
launcher was our last defense. That means Batman's got that jet in the sky. He's watching everything we do. Found the Alpha target's vehicle. Holding position. you going when we get paid? Santa Prisca, baby. I'm getting a tan. No danger of that here. I heard they found some footage on the airships. Real nasty. We need to make sure we're off the streets when that thing goes off. This is state-of-the-art tech, gentlemen. You won't know what's headed.
You playing with fire, Batman?
It's over, Firefly.
Never. Gotham burn. Then you burn with it. It's been too long, Batman. Fire is pure, Batman. Pain is purifying. You can't hold a candle to me. Drown in flame. Gotham will burn. Get into the light. No. Get away. No. Gotham must burn.
Lock him up.
No.
Batman. On your feet, Lins.
You will burn for this. All of you.
Been wanting to add this to the collection for a while. Keep kicking ass out there, Batman.
Ah, third-degree burns. The cracked, leathery skin. That delightful, waxy sheen. If I had to choose, I think burns would probably be my favorite scar tissue. Well, burns and mental scars. Right, Bruce?
Bat better be ready. It's almost time. If Scarecrow detonates that cloud burst, he better give us a heads up. He's getting away! After him! Who picked these buildings anyway? For a watchtower, we're pretty low down. The commander picked the spots. Feel free to argue with him if you want. No way. Okay, standard bat assault protocol. Man out, check your corners. Could be anywhere. Keep it together. He wants you afraid. Great job. Sure make things easier. I bet it's eating him up. Us being here, doing whatever we want. He's got nowhere to hide. You hear that, Batman? You're finished! These tanks and stuff must have cost a fortune. Batman thinks some giant plants are gonna help him? Guy's getting desperate.
You ever hear about Team 7? Ready for a shock, Batman! Suffocating now. Hey, Batman, wanna get fried? Performing first aid. Here, this should help. Get up, man. Look out, Batman. Target. Wear it down. You'll suffer. That's where we strike.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
I don't know where that penguin guy got these guns, but whatever the Arkham Knight's paying him, it's not enough.
Try harder, fat freak! Stop it! I say when you're... You can't hurt me! Catch this! You think he owns these roads? Prove it wrong!
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
I saw a prototype for the Cobra back in training. That thing took out a whole battalion on its own. It's a monster.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? No, Detective. You must avoid the rotating, spiky blades of death. Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose. Your nose. Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Look at you, Detective. Hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. You know, Detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt. Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? I wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there. Don't think I haven't been tempted by a cheap trick and a quick death, Detective. But no, I will beat you fairly. I will let you test yourself against me and laugh as you fall short. Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
I have always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swoon. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. We'll get her out.
That thing will block us! Move! I'm going! Scarecrow sure likes his little speeches. You know, I never knew fear was such a rich and complex...
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls? Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industries. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
Nearly there, Selina.
Done on this side.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot. 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 Robot.
All yours. About time. Finally.
Fine. The key. Take the key. I suppose you just about earned it.
Seriously, Eddie, how much longer is this going to take?
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up, but just be careful while you do it, okay?
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia. And, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and, well, before I knew it, one thing led to another, and, you know. Thing is, Tally and I just want you to be happy. I tell the little pussycat how you feel while you still can, Batsy. 'Cause when I take over your body and lock you away in a tiny little corner of your mind, I'll kill her first.
Let's talk about Riddler.
I ain't never talking to you.
Try again.
Okay, okay. Don't hurt me.
Didn't work. Not even a scorch mark. I don't know how poison ivy does it, but that plant's invincible. Tougher than any bark you ever saw. I haven't seen that much bark, man. Take your word for it. I nearly got hit by Batman's snake earlier. We should find that Ivy woman. I bet if she's dead, our little plant problem takes care of itself.
I can't do that while I'm standing here. I can't do that. I need to get clear.